Hey yo guys, what's up? I'm Midor, and today we're taking a look at this month's bingo card, May 2024. This time it's going to be a bit different though, as I was super stressed lately IRL, and that's why we'll have to speedrun this bingo to get it out before the bingo starts. This probably will result in loss of quality, and I do apologize for that, but as I'm trying to guide people through this month's bingo, I personally think it's better to have a guide with worse video quality and less effects than no guide at all. And to start out, I would also recommend to watch my perfect bingo starting guide. But let's jump right in with my opinion on this card's difficulty. This month, the card seems to keep the vibe of last month's bingo, but it at least simplifies the fishing a lot, and it also includes more garden. I'll also skip the community tasks this time, as they are absolutely self-explanatory. In easy, we already have half of the card. An axe to grind, sightseer and miser are also explained just with the task's description. Then we have rock solid. Here it's pretty simple as well, as you'll have to mine out ore for the dwarven mine access anyways, and also the diamond spreading, which is required for now we're in business. But if you're left not knowing what to do, you can also just mine gold, which can then be used for the brewer task. High score and ultimate enchanter can also be combined, as you can get ultimate enchantments from the high score reward chest. Here it's probably best to just trade carries or ask a friend to give you a helping hand on their main profile. Bedazzled. Here's a list, but basically a single farming talisman combined with the accessories bought from the adventurer will suffice. Critical. Here, the critical enchantment on any epic reforged sword combined with a god splash should be more than enough to get you this task. Collecting data. Since you already need 5,000 kills for exterminator, this task will most certainly be completed along the way. But if you're still missing some milestones, the spider's den always has a ton of different mobs. Lastly on easy, we have fisherman, which is simply completed by crafting the armor once you get the collection, which you will already need for the raw fish collector task. On medium, we begin with Lapis Warrior. Here, the most important part will probably be the luck and looting enchantment on your sword, but other than that, it's pretty much just simply good luck. It's not really a hard task, but as it's based on RNG, I've decided to count it as medium. Now we're in business. Since you need to get to the dwarven mines anyways, one idea would be to use diamonds instead of coal when going for access. Otherwise, and even then you will probably need more anyways, since Crystal Hollows access is also required, simply mining the diamond blocks found in the mines of Divans will also suffice. Dwarven Defenders. Here it's also again super RNG based, but it's not really hard. Get to the dwarven mines and simply hope for a goblin raid to happen. Podium position and E equals MC squared kinda go hand in hand, and the best way to go for both of them would be to use the Silk Touch Golden Axe and simply grind away on a Jacob's event for silver medals in a mushroom contest. New savings. Here, either farm up the raw pork by hand in the barn or use a minion. The 6,500 required pork aren't too easy, but aren't too hard either, but please just do not underestimate them. Lastly on medium, we have Exterminator, my absolute worst enemy when it comes to bingo tasks, but luckily this time it's only 5,000 kills. Here the best option would probably be to kill mobs in the spider's den using a dreadlord sword picked up from the dungeons, or use a super cleaver. Or if you're doing the raw pork by hand, then that's also definitely an option. Lastly, we got the hard tasks. Divans Chance. Pretty self-explanatory by itself, but since it requires parts and Heart of the Mountain 3, the best ways to go for this task would be to do your daily commissions for Heart of the Mountain 3 and use discords like the Bingo Brewers discords to find parts in structured chests. Raw fish collector. Even though 18,000 raw fish doesn't come close to the gunpowder collection from a couple of months ago, I would definitely not underestimate this task and go for at least 10 minions fueled with tasty cheese dropped by rats found in the hub. Depending on your start time, you might also actually actively fish for raw fish, but don't expect much from it. The best sea creature to go for would be the catfish. Lastly, brewer. Here my personal recommendation is the garden, as sugarcane does not require a replenish tool and it's also pretty simple to farm. But another option would be to mine out enchanted gold found in the mines of Divans. But either way, remember to equip your bingo pet and have an alchemy wisdom potion active before actually claiming your potion's XP. Alrighty, so that's it for this month's bingo card. I'm sorry the video came out the way it did, but I hope the point at least came across. Good luck on the bingo, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.